Her Apple Watch exposed my gym trainer's wife's secret life. January 15th, 2024. Started like any other Monday at Johnson Construction. I'm Mike, supervising foreman for 3 major projects in Charlotte, North Carolina. That morning, I was reviewing plans for the new football team's stadium expansion when my world started crumbling, all because of an Apple Watch notification. But let me back up. You need to understand how we got here. In 2016, my doctor gave me the wake-up call of my life. Mike, he said, at 280 pounds with your blood pressure, you're heading for a heart attack before 40. That's how I ended up at LA Fitness on Providence Road, where Jenny became my personal trainer. Jenny wasn't like other trainers. While they focused on the already fit crowd, she specialized in helping people like me, overweight, struggling with health issues, needing more than just workout advice. She had this way of pushing you without breaking you. One more rep, Mike, you've got this, became our thing. 6 months later, I lost 50 pounds, gained muscle, and fallen hard for my trainer. Jenny was 28 then, fresh out of her fitness certification program, building her client base. We started dating after my program ended, against gym policy. But love finds a way, right? We married in 2017. Simple ceremony, just family and close friends. Jenny kept working at LA Fitness. I kept building Charlotte's skyline. We bought a nice house in Matthews, adopted a lab named Bailey, and settled into what I thought was our perfect life. Everything shifted in January 2023 when LA Fitness promoted Jenny to head trainer. Suddenly, she's making $62,000 a year, managing other trainers, handling premium clients. The changes were subtle at first. The Target workout gear disappeared, replaced by complete Lululemon outfits, $300 leggings, $120 sports bras. A Louis Vuitton gym bag appeared. Corporate image requirement, she said. Gym's paying for it. Her schedule changed too. No more 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. shifts. Now it's client consultations until 9 p.m., weekend fitness seminars, early morning premium member sessions. She started wearing expensive perfume to work. Who wears Chanel to train people? I trusted her completely. Why wouldn't I? This was Jenny, the woman who helped save my life, who chose the chubby construction worker over the gym bros. Besides, I was busy too. 3 major projects, 60-hour weeks, decent overtime. Christmas 2023. I bought Jenny an Apple Watch Ultra, $800, but she kept talking about needing better client tracking. Funny how life works, right? That watch ended up tracking things I never wanted to know about. January 15th, 2024, 6:45 a.m. Jenny's in the shower, getting ready for an early client meeting. Her watch is on the sink, lighting up every few minutes. I wasn't snooping. Honestly, I was just being a little nosy. That's when I saw them. Messages from Albert. Nutrition plan. Last night was incredible. Your flexibility improvements are amazing. Can't wait for tomorrow's protein shake meeting. Missing your special form corrections already. Want to do the lake house this weekend? Wife's visiting her sister. I've been going to this gym for 8 years. Know every trainer, front desk person, even the maintenance crew. No trainer named Albert. Called the gym pretending to be a potential client. Maria at the front desk confirmed no trainer named Albert existed. Instead of confronting Jenny, I started watching. Told her I had late shifts supervising the football team's stadium project. Really? I was sitting in my truck in the LA Fitness parking lot, documenting everything. Demetrius, the head of security who installed all the gym's cameras, became my unofficial investigator. We'd been friends since he did my home security system in 2019. When I showed him the messages, his face dropped. Mike, man, I thought you knew, Demetrius said, pulling up the security footage. It's been going on for months. Everyone here sees it. The footage told the story. Jenny's key card accessing the gym at midnight. Another card used minutes later. Albert Thompson, VIP member. A 2024 Range Rover pulling up to the back entrance. Jenny meeting him at the door, kisses before going inside. Albert Thompson wasn't just any gym member. He owned 5 CrossFit boxes across North Carolina, was opening 3 more. Married with a couple of kids, multi-million-dollar house on Lake Norman. His wife drove a matching Range Rover. Demetrius showed me months of footage. They used a private training room after hours. The fitness seminars were actually weekends at his lake house. The client consultations were dinner dates at expensive restaurants. The staff knew everything. Maria finally broke down and told me the whole story. It started last March, she said, crying. Albert came in looking for a personal trainer, specifically requested Jenny. Started with legitimate training sessions, but then the gift started. Expensive workout clothes, jewelry, that Louis Vuitton bag. Why didn't anyone tell me? I asked. We thought you knew, Maria replied. They were not exactly subtle. Plus, Jenny told everyone you two were separated, living together just for financial reasons. February 1st, 2024. I waited until Jenny came home from another late session. When she came in, I had a manila envelope with her name on it on the kitchen counter. In it, there were security footage screenshots, text message prints, receipts from restaurants, hotel bills. I told her, you might want to look at what's inside. She got a little nervous and you could see it on her face. After going through the envelope, I asked her, who is Albert? She froze, dropped her gym bag, the one Albert bought her, crying while looking at all the evidence. She wanted a chance to explain. I told her, explain what? How you've been sleeping with the client for 10 months? How you told the entire gym we were separated? How you used our marriage as a cover while playing house with the millionaire? She broke down completely. Said Albert promised to make her chief operations officer of his CrossFit empire. Said I was always working, and Albert made her feel alive and special. Said the affair started as just flirting but evolved into something more. He's leaving his wife. Jenny sobbed. We're going to run the business together. I laughed. Really? Did he tell you that before or after he bought the other trainer at the Asheville location, the same Louis Vuitton bag? Filed for divorce February 5th. Jenny moved in with her mom. The gym community imploded. Turns out Albert had this pattern of trying to get with young female personal trainers. 3 other trainers, 2 yoga instructors, even a smoothie bar manager. All got the same promises, same gifts, same lies. Albert's wife hired a private investigator after finding Jenny's watch notifications on the iPad they shared. Karma has a sense of humor. The PI uncovered everything, including business accounts used for affair expenses. The divorce proceedings were brutal. Albert's wife got almost everything. 6 of his 8 CrossFit boxes, 1 of the Range Rovers, the lake house where he took his girlfriends. Jenny lost her job when LA Fitness discovered she'd been using the facility after hours for personal activities. Today, Jenny works at Planet Fitness in Greensboro, $15 an hour, checking membership cards and checking people in. Albert teaches spin classes at the YMCA, living in a studio apartment. His wife runs the 6 CrossFit boxes she owns successfully. She even kept the name, Thompson Fitness. Me kept the house in Matthews. Bailey still waits by the door at 6 p.m., but not for Jenny anymore. Started dating last month. A kindergarten teacher who actually enjoys Netflix and takeout. No gym required. The $800 Apple Watch, best investment of my life. Sometimes the most expensive gym membership is staying in a lying marriage. Those extra training sessions cost Jenny everything. Her marriage, her career, her dignity. The signs were always there. New clothes, changed schedule, sudden business trips. The gym staff knew. The other trainers knew. Even the maintenance crew knew. Everyone except the husband working 60-hour weeks to build a future with the wife who is building a different future with someone else. If your spouse starts acting differently, trust your gut and maybe check their Apple Watch while they're in the shower. Yep, here we go again. Technology exposing a cheating spouse. I bet at some point, Timex watches might come back into style.